You know, I grew up with a covert narcissist mother and a emotionally detached father. So I had zero love in my house. Um, I had even less love than my brother or sister because I was a scapegoat in the family. And if anything went wrong, they blamed me. If anybody was going to get beat up, it was me. And I had a stepfather that was emotionally detached as well. And he beat me on a regular basis. And I'm not saying these things only to educate you in case you grew up with a narcissist or a covert narcissist. There are many narcissists, but I have most of my expertise in covert narcissists. But and it's in the word covert because what they do is under the radar. It's subtle. It's like passive aggressive. You know, they're not mean, but they are mean. They're not evil, but they are evil, and that's what they do, and that's how they go through life. With I have a brother and I have a sister, and my sister's a operating room tech. My brother never graduated college, went to college but didn't graduate, and he was an IT guy, and I was an accountant, and I did graduate from Hofstra. But out of the three kids, my mother did the best as far as making money. She was an RN at North Shore LIJ and Glen Cove, and she made the most money. And the reason I'm bringing this up is because as a covert narcissist, that's what she has to do. She has to make the most money because she has to be the most important in the family at all times. So she did what she could to like cut off our leg, each one of us. She did it with me with being a scapegoat and um, abusing me my whole life so that she was making it impossible for me to be successful. And I'm not saying this in a way of complaining. I'm not. I'm very happy with my life. I'm glad I did what I did with my life. And I'm glad I came from that family and I'm not like them. Uh, you know, uh, my sister is a horrible person. She has no ounce of forgiveness in her heart, not towards her mother, but towards me because I'm the scapegoat. And they all hated. Everybody hates the scapegoat because they blame the scapegoat for everything. And I don't know, I was 12 years old, and my mother, my stepfather, my brother, and my sister went on vacation, and in the summer, and left me home with my grandmother by myself. That's the kind of treatment I got. You know, and I didn't care because I didn't want to go. I did want to go, but I didn't. Um, so I just wanted to change the scenery. That was all. I didn't want to go with the people I would have had to gone with, my family. you know, because they're horrible people. So it's just you won't if you have a narcissist, whether it's a covert or not, in your family as a father or a mother. Uh, they're always in competition with you. They love you as long as you're like bringing home the trophy. But when you stop bringing home the trophy, they kind of forget you. And the only reason they like the trophy is because they use the trophy in their own life. They say, "Look what my son did. Look what my daughter did," and she did it because of me, or he did it because of me. I sent him to the right school. I sent him. I paid for his schooling. I mean, those kind of words come out of their mouth when they say, "My son won this because I did this." It's never. He did it on his own merit. He did it on his own abilities. I did it, and if it wasn't for me, he would have never done it. I pushed him. I made him become a musician. I made him become a lawyer, and now he's a partner of a firm or something. And that's because of me, not because my son worked hard. Uh, it's because without me, he would never. He'd be packing groceries at the grocery store. You know, I mean, you're nothing without their help. You don't even, like I say, you be packing groceries, and not to put down people that are packing groceries. Uh, I kind of did it myself for a little while when I was young, and it's not. It's a stepping stone. It's learning a job. It's learning how to converse with people and customers, and it's not a bad thing to do. I don't want to put people down that pack groceries, but to a narcissist father or mother, they would put that person down because it doesn't help to brag at the PTA meeting or at work that my son packs groceries. It just doesn't work in that. It doesn't carry that. They want somebody with a blue ribbon and all that. And that's what they call the golden child. And a lot of times the golden child becomes a narcissist themselves. And I'm not saying they have it easy. They don't have it easy because the minute they don't bring home that trophy, it all goes away, and they find a different side of their mother or father they didn't know they never saw. You know, and now with a covert narcissist, it's not that in your face. It's like a covert narcissist, they don't celebrate birthdays. They won't send you a birthday card. Uh, they might buy you a present, but it won't be wrapped. They'll just hand you a shirt and say, "Here, happy birthday" or something. And just zero effort. And they won't throw you a birthday party either. You won't have if you never had a birthday party, you probably have a narcissist for a parent, uh, because the birthday party is not about them. It's about you, and they can't have that. It has to be about them. And uh, and that's the problem. It's the focal point of a narcissist in your family is the narcissist. They have to be the top. They have to be the best, and they cause a lot of trouble, but they don't take any of the blame. They'll never say it was my fault. If you have a narcissist family member, they never say it's my fault. I did that. I'm sorry I did that. I'm sorry never comes out of their mouth. I love you doesn't come out of their mouth either. There's covert narcissists and doctors that speak about it on YouTube. And if you think you have a narcissist member in your family, then I would suggest you go to YouTube and just put narcissist in the search bar, and you'll get tons of videos on what a narcissist is, or how to detect if you have one, or the abuse that they put you through, and the effects of all that. I did that. I'm telling you, I did it myself. So I'm recommending it to you. And there's nothing wrong with introspection. And that's all I'm talking about. Just investigate yourself.